Here we are for the second match of the final day here in Astana, Kazakhstan for the 2024 World SAMBO Championship. This is also going to be a match of blind sambo, visually impaired sambo. In red from FIAS 1 will be Viktor RUDENKO. In blue from FIAS 2 will be Aliaksandr KAZLOU. Again, you see the referee place both athletes into a sleeve and a lapel grip, neutral. Back sacrifice throw attempt by Viktor RUDENKO, FIAS 1 in red. Nice defense by Aliaksandr. Both working for position, off balance their opponent, trying to get a throw here. Nice foot sweep attempts by Aliaksandr KAZLOU, FIAS 2 in blue. Defended well by Viktor RUDENKO, but they went out of bounds. Excuse me. Working again here. Trying to work that off balance so they can get that nice takedown or throw. Both these athletes looking pretty strong here with their grips and their balance. Still working, trying to displace that balance so they can get their opponent into a falling position. A back sacrifice by Viktor RUDENKO. Defended well by Aliaksandr KAZLOU. They're giving him a passivity though, because most of the attacks have been by Viktor RUDENKO, and thus far Aliaksandr primarily defensive. Nice inside trip attempt by Viktor KAZLOU. Maybe he was saving that up. Very nice job. Out of bounds they went from it. Just so you know, the first passivity call is just a warning. The next one will involve points for the opponent. Working here again, trying to position off balance and get that throw. Another inside trip attempt by Aliaksandr KAZLOU into a back sacrifice throw attempt. Unfortunately, I don't know, he's defending it well. Viktor RUDENKO almost into a hold down position. But KAZLOU did a good job keeping that from happening. The athletes starting again. Both jockeying off balance and get position for the throw. Back sacrifice throw attempt by RUDENKO, defended well by KAZLOU. KAZLOU trying to work the work from the back. He's on the mat, defended well by RUDENKO. Again, so here you see both athletes' heads, foreheads, touching, not trying to headbutt or anything, just for position. And that's where this special headgear comes in. Oh, a nice back rear trip by Viktor Rudenko, taking Aliaksandr to the mat. Went out of bounds after that, but Viktor getting 1 point, 1-0 so far. But back to the headgear. You can see the headgear on the athletes as well as the eye shield. Eye shield to make sure that both athletes are equal in any potential light or visibility. And the headgear protects them from banging heads, obviously. Nice back sacrifice throw by Viktor Rudenko, again getting a 2nd point. Now he's transitioning to try and work and maybe turn Aliaksandr for a hold down. Aliaksandr does a good job defending, whether it was for a hold down or a submission, and both athletes coming back to their feet. So the headgear, again, blocks, pads their foreheads and the heads to protect against any headbutt injuries. Back the athletes are to the neutral grips. KAZLOU looked like he was trying to get that hip across. Decided against it. Adjusting his grip a little bit, trying to get a little higher on that collar. Oh, big over the back grip by Aliaksandr KAZLOU. Defended well by Viktor. Aliaksandr didn't quite have Viktor's posture broken. Give that over the back grip as much leverage as it needed. And Viktor, I think Aliaksandr felt Viktor coming up under him. Aliaksandr is going to need a throw here. He's down 2-0. Plus Aliaksandr has to be careful of no more passivities. He doesn't want to give another point to Viktor Rudenko if he can help it. Viktor can play smart here. He can give up some passivity penalties without giving up the lead. Aliaksandr went for a forward throw. Defended well by Viktor, putting his hips in, and Aliaksandr bailed on it. Dropped into a turtle. Hands and knees position. "22 seconds here for Viktor. Can play it safe. One of the maybe differences or challenges for playing it safe with the line samba versus up. Forward throw attempt again by Aliaksandr. Defended well by Viktor, who's now working against that turtle. And time ran out. So one of the differences with the visual opponent and the blind opponent when he's trying to kill in time is the visually impaired athletes are touching, are gripped up, so it's harder to run. But the 2024 Sambo World Champion for 79 kilograms in a blind